Good morning, folks. Let's study the camera a little better. It is Thursday, March 19th, and it's time for your tarot reading. And we're doing this early. I had to take care of some personal business this morning, so we're going to do this a little early before I get breakfast started. You guys were at the end of Mercury retrograde, and in doing this video, I didn't even think about the word I want to use. Mercury retrograde is during a fixed set of dates every year, right? 6 times a year, I believe it is. And during that time of that period in the year, communication, technology, things of that nature, legal issues, all of those things can kind of be ugly to navigate because of how the astrology works. It's still above my pay grade, so to speak, but I always have a care during those times to make sure I'm double checking, triple checking, and quadruple checking in some cases. It does end on the 20th, but much like a Spanish goodbye, it lingers for a couple days. So after the wisdom is here, or when the wisdom comes from these cards, apply it a little longer than you might normally do so. I'll give you an example. Mercury retrograde can wreak havoc if you're not careful. I had an option position on this morning that could have put me in the hole by about $2,000, and I don't have it necessarily to spend on a trade that was defined risk, but thankfully the Tasty Trade team took care of me, and we're going to be fine. Anyway, guys, I've got my bottle of wine chosen for tonight. The perfect number 6 red blend out of Australia, actually. I know, Australia, right? It's actually a Shiraz Cab blend. I like Australian wines. I'm just choosing to focus on French. That came from First Leaf, so we're going to see what it's about this afternoon and evening for my work friends. The rest of you, all of you actually, these cards are actually good and ready. Remember to have a care this weekend going into it because Mercury is going to still linger for a couple days. We want to make sure we're choosing our words carefully. We want to make sure we're setting our intentions carefully as well. This is coffee. My tasty mug is not clean. Once more for good luck, right? So you guys, your wisdom into the day, into the weekend. You know, I see that card a lot more, and I'm happy to put that out there. Here, guys, ace is effectively, even though it's not actually an ace. You see how happy this beautiful owl is? He is so fucking happy. And you know why? Because the sun illuminated everything around him. It showed you those beautiful sunflowers, right? True or true? It showed you the wisdom is coming to. It shows you he's getting his wants. This is a yes card. Whatever you've been thinking, whatever you've been pondering, whatever you've been intuiting, if you will. You have the universe's blessing. Bright light will shine down on you. Even during the retrograde, good things can still happen. Focus on the sun energy. Focus on being the sun for someone else as well. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, you guys. And we'll talk to you soon, and I'll tell you about that book later on. Cheers.